Hello, fellow followers. Welcome back to FanZcene. Greg here. And today, after you, memories connect us to our collections. Yes, they do. One of the reasons I love owning my movies on VHS, DVD, or Blu-ray or whatever it may be is because I have such great fond memories of either watching them on TV or the video store or events that happened in my life when I was getting these movies or something, right? Because I have these memories, and that's why I love owning physical, tangible objects and items and not something digital. With streaming and digital or in everything in the cloud, it doesn't feel the same. You don't hold the same connection to it. You know, something is getting lost in translation, and that's something why I can never really go digital or do that. What brought this video on, though, is the other night on the Physical Media Show, I brought on the Invisible Man from my Universal Monsters collection here, from my 30 film collection Blu-ray set here. Incredible collection. I'm a huge Universal Monster fan, and one of the things every year around near Halloween, I start watching the Universal Monster movies because I absolutely love them. And every single time I watch a Universal Monster movie, I have the same memory that connects me to them. And it's one of the reasons, outside of the fact that I love the monsters, I love the special effects, I love the black and whiteness, I love the enjoyment of it. But one of the other reasons that connect me to this, and I love it, and I love having this, is I legitimately have the same memory no matter what Universal Monster movie I watch. And that memory is there was a brand new Kroger that opened up close to me back when I used to live when I was a young kid. I was 9 years old. It was like a super Kroger's. And I remember my parents, my dad specifically, taking me to this Kroger's one weekend, and we got some fried chicken from them, fried chicken from Kroger's, and then there was this little hole in the wall video store inside of this Kroger's, and we went in there, and he told me I could get whatever I wanted, and I remember renting the Wolfman, House of Frankenstein, and I believe maybe Dracula was the third one, because I absolutely loved the Universal Monsters, and I had seen, the Monster Squad movies and everything like that, and I was so connected to them, and so every time I watch a Universal Monster movie, every time I immediately smell that fried chicken. I remember that video store. I remember that Kroger's. I remember walking to the shelves and my dad saying, "Get whatever you want." I remember going up to there, the smell of the popcorn, right? And the lights, like the little lights around the door when you walk in, like the little, like movie lights, with the posters on the wall. Just small, nothing. The only thing I really can't remember is the name of the video store, because it wasn't a Blockbuster or a big video store or anything like this. It was just some weird name video store inside this Kroger's, right? And it connects me to that, and I love that. And when I was old enough to get the Universal Monsters, because I have, like I said, I have this Blu-ray set, but over time I've been wanting to collect, the VHS tapes of them, because that's what I remember. And it was these VHS tapes, these versions, this release of it that came out. So I do have a little bit of them. I have the Creature from the Black Lagoon here on the VHS, great VHS. I have the Invisible Man. Speaking of which I have to get that marker off there. I hate that marker, but I do have the Invisible Man, right? And if I can get it out of the case there, see, great VHS. And then I also have, Abbott Costello meet Frankenstein. One of the great things, and what I love about this is that they actually connect to the Universal Monster movies. It continues the story, the original setup, So that is something I love about collecting with physical media, and the memories that I hold on to these, and specifically with these. Like, the memory is so strong. I'm having it right now. I'm literally smelling that fried chicken right now, holding these in my hand, talking about this. I can remember that smell. It's just like it's burned into my brain every time. Every time I watch one of these movies, it doesn't matter if I'm watching it on Blu-ray, a VHS, or TV. Every time, or if Sven Gully's playing one of them, pops into my mind every time. Of course. And then also, I do, like I mentioned, the Monster Squad. I got the Monster Squad. I got the 4K. I got the VHS tape, and this actually came from a video store, right? So a video store. So this is actually one I rented many times as a kid, because it came from a Hollywood Video that I used to visit, and this was one of the ones I rented many times. I was a connoisseur of video stores, man. We went from like the mom and pops, which were the best, to like Hollywood Video, to Movie Gallery, to Blockbuster Video. I had my parents going to all of them because I loved movies. I love doing that. I love doing that, and that's what I'm saying. Like, every time I watch these, and I'm dropping them everywhere now, but every time I watch these, I immediately have those memories. I remember going to those video stores. I remember that chicken. I remember that popcorn. I remember the feelings I had. I remember the enjoyment, and just my dad saying, "Get what you want." I remember that, and it connects me, and I have that memory to this day, and I still have it. I will continue to have it. And another memory I have, yeah, I know I'm bringing on some VHSs here, but this is just helping me with my point and helping me with my memory. This movie here, Hellraiser Bloodlines. When I was growing up, I had never seen it when I was growing up because I was always scared of the Hellraiser movies, specifically Pinhead. Just the case, the cover scared the crap out of me. And this VHS right here, which unbeknownst to me when I bought it, because I bought it at a secondhand store, a thrift store, right? It just happened to be there. I got it for like 50 cents. And when I brought it home and I took it, I took out the thing. I'm going to show you guys this if you guys can see it. I noticed the little thing here, right? And it says it comes from Picture Show Video. I used to rent from Picture Show Video constantly, constantly as a kid. It was one of the ones I had my parents go to all the time. I've seen this on the shelf of that store millions of times. Now that store's gone. Now it's been bulldozered. It's gone. The building is gone. But it's like it was when I found it, and along with a couple other videos, I was so like, oh my god, I remember this place. And it came from a place I don't even live next to anymore. I live miles away from this place. When I was a kid, I lived close to it. Now I live completely like at the opposite end away from this, and it's found its way back to me. Now I have this, and I've seen it. And it's just that memory is in my head. And also, one of the things when I see this now is the memory that comes back to me is I remember going to this Picture Show Video store. I remember buying a big bag of popcorn. You guys remember the big bag of popcorns from them? And I also vividly remember Crystal Pepsi, buying a 2 liter or a 20 ounce of Crystal Pepsi from this video store. That's the memory that is in my head of this video store. Right. And I remember that video store. I remember Crystal Pepsi very vividly. I always think Crystal Pepsi now every time I see Hellraiser Bloodline. Always now. It connects me to that. And I'm glad I have that memory. And I'm glad I have these physical, tangible object items that connect my memory to them. Right. And yes, I know this isn't for everybody. And I know people, say, well, memories, maybe this, memory that, whatever. To me, I think it binds us and connects us to what we love, what we enjoy, what we have. And I think a lot of us have one of the reasons why we collect, I should say, I'm sorry, is because we have those connections. We have those memories. We have those love. We have the joy of just being able to have these, right? Just being able to have these for whatever reason. And if it all goes away tomorrow, if they stop making physical media and I can never buy another DVD or 4K or a Blu-ray or VHS, well, VHS they stop making, but they still sort of make them. But if it all goes away tomorrow and they immediately stop and everything goes streaming and digital from here on out, I will never go streaming and digital, but I'll be fine because I have what I own. I have my memories. I have my collection that connects me and binds me to them, and I have what I love and will always love. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty set. At this point in time, me buying stuff is just fun, and I love collecting and finding movies I've never had or finding movies like just maybe perhaps like something like this now on 4K that connects me and takes me back to the memory I had as a kid seeing it on TV or whatever. I've covered this before. I talked about how I remember seeing Superman the movie on TV and how that movie made me. I remember my first DVD I ever bought, which I did a video on, and that's one of the reasons why I just absolutely love collect. If it all goes away tomorrow, I'm good. And that's why I love physical media. That's why I love collecting. That's why I love doing videos like this. But let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section down below. Some of your memories that you have that connects you to your collection. Leave that in. I would love to read those in the thoughts and comment section down below. If you liked what you saw here, maybe consider hitting that like button or subscribing, hitting that bell for notifications. That'd be awesome if you're in you guys' subscriptions, or possibly share this video out for everybody to see, or join and become a channel member because that would help out my channel immensely. Thank you and shout out to all my channel members. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for being channel members here and for all of your supports. And to everybody watching, whether you like me, hated me, or like this video or hated this video, I thank you for sticking this long. Wherever y'all are, please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Always support physical media because it truly is the superior format now more than ever. Godspeed.